Hello, chat. How is everyone doing today? I hope you're having a good day today. Welcome on in, Gems. Welcome in, Super, and welcome in to everyone who may be lurking. Why am I looking up to the side like that? I guess I'm kind of addressing chat there. Yep, definitely some words there. How are you all doing? How's your day been? Or how was your night? For those who are just freshly waking up. Getting exercise soon? That's a fail. Let's see. Gems claim first. 80% heroic, but also 79% villainous. Could you? How could you do this to me, Jam? Silver came with a fortune cookie. Never crowded along the extra mile. True, but sometimes you gotta figure out if you want to go the extra mile or not. Not everyone appreciates the extra mile. I got one exercise to do, which I will do soon. And Super, 100% villainous. Why? Why you villainous, Super? Why you do this? Now, I did not get sleep last night. Could not get to sleep. It was bad. I then thought, oh well, I can sleep during the day. No. The neighbor's dogs decided it would be fun to just walk around and bark all day. At nothing in particular, they both of them head to the air, just bark. So I'm kind of headachy and I am sleepy. But I will do my best to. Hello, Phyllis. Hope you're doing well. Humor usually works at the moment of awkwardness. This is why I kind of laugh all the time. It was usually the reason for awkward moments. There's that too. And let me try and reposition my... I'm not... I don't know why sometimes I get turned around. It happens. But I hope you're doing well. Yeah, I haven't really been up to anything noteworthy today. I kind of just existed. I kind of just sat there all day kind of going, I need sleep, I need rest, I need to go shopping, but I didn't go shopping. Like, it's bad, even right now, I'm doing those long blinks, and I'm like, oh, I don't want to open my eyes. Blew up half the year, I shot several villages, but not mending, plant Megaton in Minecraft, Playful, and Fallout. My goodness, you're on a rampage, James. Note to yourself, don't get on your bad side. Hey, I'm curious here. Okay, I don't have my smile on. Now I've got my smile. Yeah, I'm a smiley boy. And then I'm a regular boy. And what's this one? It's meant to be like the side smile, but it's kind of blended. Thank you for the boop, Suba. This one's sad. Why? And somehow you're 100% villain. Well, I mean, you're 100% of your villainous capabilities. It means you can't be more villainous than you already are, Super. Wow, way motivational. I need to get my music. I just had to go and you can... Why? What did I do? I feel like I'm losing frame rates trying to open up music player. Don't know what to say at that. Well, it's kind of like... You can't be more villainous even if you tried. Why am I losing so much computing power just trying to open up Windows Media Player? Like, it's, hey, play my playlist. And it's like, oh man, this is like the... How do I open? Oh, what's the program that I always have open? Oh. Well, I feel like this is a good opportunity to talk about random news that I've read over the weekend. No one is really fond of Elon Musk at the moment. He's wanting to create a new company to challenge Microsoft, and he wants to use the meme name Macro Heart. There we go. Now it's open. He wants to use the meme name Macro Hard for his Microsoft competitor, but his explanation is he wants it so that it is a fully AI company because it's all software. He believes his AI could do better. And you know what? With all the issues Microsoft's having, it's hard to look at that and be like, yeah, that's terrible. You shouldn't replace software engineers with just pure AI. That's terrible for many reasons. Especially if this ends up being a program he wants to charge for. But in saying that, Microsoft needs a competitor because Microsoft has just been too scummy lately. What's with all the nukes? I'm gonna go in overtime later trying to stop them all. It's just... I'm getting very frustrated with Windows errors. Phyllis is 41% heroic. That's pretty good. Yeah, let me just rotate these for you. Then I'll select these. Don't worry, Phil. Don't worry, Phil. This is gonna be worth it. Then show, I'm going to turn off the joints. There we go. You get a thumbs up, Phil. It's a bit wonky. That is a very long thumb. There you go. You get a thumbs up because you were heroic there. Why does that mean nukes? Don't know how to voice your opinion about Microsoft in a Twitch appropriate way. Launches bouquet of oh. Very long thumbs up. I just got very long hands. Yeah, but like, I'm not a big fan of Microsoft at the moment. Their updates are causing a lot of trouble. What the? A little bit wonky, a little bit broken, but that's okay. We're altering the rig today. That's the plan. All right, let's see. I gotta go to my rigging tab. Where was the button? Go to bind pose. There we go. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Microsoft at the moment. Like, they're trying to discontinue Windows 10. Saying you gotta upgrade to Windows 11, but only if you have Microsoft Windows affiliated products or parts for your PC. Otherwise, you can't upgrade. The reason they want a free upgrade is because you have to pay to remove the AI, because that way they get to have all the training data in the world. Like, they can easily go like, oh no, you're free with us using your data for training. And the only way to opt out is if you pay. Yeah, there's a lot of terrible things that they are doing. Yes, Felix. What's up, bud? There's a... Hi. The plan for tonight. This skeleton that's inside of me has to be replaced with this fancy rig, because like if I want to move, I don't know how to set the IK for hands. I was meant to look it up, couldn't find it. But if I want to move the legs, it's you gotta move a lot of stuff. If I want to move a leg for this one, it has already figured out the knee spot. And if I'm like, hey, no, the knee's in the wrong spot, I can grab this and move it. That way I can make the knees wiggle. I can select this, and it allows you to wiggle the hips while the feet stay on the ground. Unless you go above, and then they're going to keep trying to go to the spot. They can easily do a jump like boing, boing, boing. Makes animation very easy. Hey, money rest chat too, you're being mugged. You know what I say to that, Phyllis? Know what I'm gonna do? Big punch! Hello, Salim. How are you doing? I just realized your hype is called Sipe. Bring a skeleton for the long day must be comfy. I remember reading this thing where it's like your skeleton is always wet. And every time that crosses my mind, I look at my arms and I'm like, I can feel the wetness on my arm joint, like arm bones. It's like, it's a really weird thought. But it's just on my forearms. It's like, I can feel wetness. It's wrong. Human bodies, they are weird. It's like if you're having trouble resetting your internal clock, like let's say you're trying to wake up early. Oh, sorry, let's say you want to sleep in. You're changing your wake up point from like 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. But your body won't listen. It always wakes up at 6 a.m. What you do is before you go to bed, I use regular Nix for this, you want to get a flashlight or a torch or whatever you want to call them. You want to press it behind your right knee, right here, and turn it on and hold it there for 15 seconds. And then turn the flashlight off and then remove it. For some reason, no one understands this, but for some reason, this resets your internal clock. I believe it was like World War II or something this was discovered. And I can only assume we are all programs in a machine and this somehow causes a Stack Overflow glitch. If you do buck buck or perfect bubble again, you're clipping. What was the perfect bubble then? I don't know if you... I don't think you'll hear this. Let's see if I can do it. I can see the microphone, like the microphone meter moving, but I don't know how well that comes to the microphone. Basically, what I learned during uni, because I saw one person do this as like a special trick. My brother apparently spent an entire weekend trying to figure out how to do it, like looking up tutorials, and then I just sat there and I'm like, what did he do? He flicks his cheek and makes a whoop water drop noise. And yeah, I did it once. I'm like, oh, there we go. I can make a water drop noise by flicking my cheek now. Yeah, like, it was funny because my brother, like, he was showing up going, oh, look what I learned how to do, like, to family. And, oh, I can do this. And he was like, oh, it took me ages. And like, oh, you mean this? And I did it once. And he just looked at me and goes, you're serious? You just, like, will you try and figure it out? I'm like, oh, I did it once. And I thought, oh, that's cool. And he just looked at me and he's like, Nix, you don't even know how to whistle at the moment. Apparently you need to know how to whistle to do this. I'm like, oh, that's cool. Maybe I'll learn how to whistle next. Which I learned how to do. But I always said to films, like, if no one ever taught me how to whistle, and everyone's like, oh, you can't teach someone, you just gotta know. I read this post. If you don't know how to whistle, doesn't matter what kind of whistle. You want to just whistle normally? You want to try putting like the 2 fingers in your mouth, like Final Fantasy X? What you do is you get the position, get the idea of how you want to do the whistle. Whisper Q. Just say the letter Q. But stretch it out, and in the UE part of Q, like at the end, you will get the actual pitch to start a whistle. And then you just practice on that. You're doing good, Sam. I'm glad to hear it. You have 360 bones and the new slummy hair. That is a lot of bones. I'm gonna have some. I mean, this is 3 skeletons right here. I know how you probably can't see it on the side, but we got the motion. No, we got more than that. We got the motion system, which has the FKIK and FKIK joint thing, which I think is just these little pluses. So that's this one, I think, is okay. Yeah, so this is changing the spine. I'll put that back down. There you go. And if I ever want to, I can select this. This thing up here and go, whoop, and I got the regular. The swaps between the FK and IK. Now we don't have bend system or aim. We got the root system. Don't know what the root system is. We got a twist system. Global system. We got a constraint system, dynamic system, and a driving system. And then we got the regular joints. And this is what we're going to be attaching our character rig to. Now, the hard part is I have to rename these bones the same as these bones. And I also got to get rid of a bunch of these empty transforms. Because for some reason I got transforms there. I just got so many on the side. I wish I could zoom in on it. Alright, that's hip R, knee R, ankle R, toe R, and this one over here has toe end. My one never got the toes. So we're gonna have to add additional joints towards the end. We're gonna go with the hip L. The reason I am renaming it the Fancy Skeleton Over is purely because I would prefer it to just work right off the bat. And this is, ugh. It's a pain having to rename. And this is all speculative that something's gonna work. So there is a tool you can use in Maya, which is export skin weights. And it looks at your UVs and goes, okay, I'm gonna paint a picture of the UV weight paint. So if I go paint, at the moment this is root. For some reason it's uneven. It was even in the past, but one reason or another it's no longer even. This color gradient gets exported, like as a UV. A big bubble. And it should all work. Gotta bring it around town. Oh, the perfect bubble from SpongeBob. I'm actually surprised it has 13 views. It's like, who am I watching it? Alright, then what? Next we got the spines. Oh. The chest M. I feel like I do need another joint in the middle of the torso. And this one over here also has the scapula, which isn't really needed. Where'd this... shoulder. We don't need the part 1, part 2. We go straight to the elbow. Then the wrist. The hard part now is, for some reason, these never got names. I don't know why they didn't get names. I a little dum-dum. Wait. Speaking of being a dum-dum, I had the exercise. I'll do the 5 weightlifts. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 weight lift. I really wish I could have 2 of these outliners side by side. Wait, can I? Probably not. Outliner. Next to outliner. Yes! Okay, this is going to make things a little bit easier. And then I click here. We have two different two different cameras. I can now see exactly what's what.
Where have you been? Been searching all along. Confessing while alone and on.
So we got the wrist.
Without a,
We start with the middle finger.
without a sign. Without grasping it. The real question to
Next up is the thumb.
where have I been? I'm a sharpshooter.
Index.
Apples masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw.
Ring.
I'm a sharpshooter. What else should I be? Please don't take off my mask.
And then pinky. Now we gotta do the same on the other side. We start with the shoulder,
Moments of calm,
elbow,
to be found.
wrist,
A mirror rally
and thankfully this one does have names for the joint. Like, this is what I don't understand is I made the joints on one side and then I duplicated them. So I don't know why the names were duplicated.
It's only words not to be told.
I don't know.
I need them back.
Software can be finicky.
I'm a sharpshooter. Apples masquerade, hiding both face and mind. All free for you
Start with the middle finger because for some reason that's
I'm a
earliest,
sharpshooter. Chained down
followed by the thumb,
Please don't take off my mask. My place to hide.
index, ring, and then next up is the neck.
Can't tell you how to sim
And it should just be, yep, neck and then head.
just a cage of bones. There's nothing inside. Will
Although I only have one joint.
how the walls? Is there a way for me to break? I'm a sharpshooter.
Okay. That I need all the luck in the world right now that this works the way I hope it does. Right. We're gonna export the skin maps. Map size 1024 by 1024. Image format, we'll make it a TIFF. That's the wrong folder. I put it into this one and a new folder. I'll just go skin maps. Save it as Mini-Nix skin. No skins were selected. I guess I gotta actually select the model. Hello, Clever Links. How you doing today? We've just skin maps will be written to the disc. Proceed? Yes. Fortune cookie. Truth is an unpopular subject because it is unquestionably correct. Yeah, that is true. Alright, I'm gonna check out this folder quickly. Okay, it all uses luminance, which is black to white. So if I go back to the body, you can see like the rainbow. If I turn off the luminance, oh sorry, turn off color ramps, it's just luminance. This is what is saved as the texture. Yeah, this grayscale. So as a quick little lesson, this is what determines what moves what. This is the root joint. If I go down to hip, the left hip will only move this part of the rig. Well, that and whatever the next bits are, because obviously the knee's going to be moving up, same with the ankle and the toes. That's how that works. Whereas the knee will only do from like the knee below. If I go back into this and I go, I want the hip to affect this part of the bracelet and the arm, it moves as well. So we just gave this bone the influence to move something else. Think of it as telekinesis. Because obviously this is unnatural for your leg to move your wrist. Okay. Yeah, sometimes you'll get some stray bits like right here. The leg moves, you can see a bit of it moving. Some of these fragments are hard to alter. And as well as like when the leg goes up, how here squashes and stretches is a bit odd. Some people will actually just move the joint. But a big part of it is that, technically speaking, these joints should have been higher up. But they're not. Alright. I gotta move on to the scary part now. So I need to select all of these. We're going to our skin menu. It's not popping up. Unbind skin. Let's keep the history and we detach. Thank you for the boop. Now, we didn't need to export the skin weights. That's there in case things don't work. Alright, so we didn't have the toe ends. And there is the head. We didn't have the head, the scapula, or the shoulder parts. Now, what I should have done is actually see what joints are affecting what part of the model. Because obviously we don't want parts of like we don't need the leg joints to be included for the helmet. Now, if we're lucky, Maya will already have this sorted. Okay, rebinding the skin. Just sent it back to this one. Alright, so select everything again, get rid of the toes, get rid of the head, the scapula, shoulder parts. Now this, I doubt, is going to work because it wanted the other thing. Yep, so as you can see there, there's weird deformation. Now hopefully, skin. Import. Skin maps. Okay, it won't work the way I hoped. Bam, 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 bam. Ah. How do I get around this? It registers the file, the weight map file that I have made does not belong to the same skeleton, despite them sharing the exact same names. Ah. Alright, completely different thought. Just need to see something. Wait. Oh, Windows. I think it's in animation. Okay, we still have our blend shapes. Those all still work. So I guess what this means is I'm gonna have to just re-weight paint the entire thing. A process I did not want to have to go through. But I guess I can't cheat it. I mean, it wouldn't really be a proper strain if 46 minutes in, it's like, oh, it all worked. And then I don't need to do anything else. Still, would have liked to have had it work. So the reason I'm doing this is because a couple weeks back, or a few weeks back now, I went to do animations on stream and I realized the rig was a bit broken. Alright, so let's see. Show, we can get rid of the NURBS curves. It still gives us these pointers. And I don't know why we have the pointers. Like, I thought maybe they point to the knees. They kind of are. Because when the knees meant to be like here. I wonder, can I just go into the menu? I don't know how to attach a custom menu into, like, how to attach it to the things. So a toggle fit mode. The knee's pointing the right way. That's pointing the Y outwards. Then I rebuild. Will it mess up the legs? I mean, the sides are still obviously messed up, but the knees are now still in the wrong spot. I want them to be here. How do I fix that? Again, it... Try rebuilding now. And it's put it back into the other position. Why? For some reason, it's not... The unbind. Wait. Select it again. This time we unbind, I'm going to delete the history. We'll go back into the fit mode. These here. Oop. What's up? Oh, just trying to get this one tool to work, and it doesn't like to work. And the knees. Gotta move him. Alright, what is the position of this? Oop. I know I just gotta be careful because if I touch this way too much, it can sometimes just break. So there is that going to be that weirdness here, but we're going to fix that because like there's going to be weirdness everywhere. If I select, it's like it's not influencing the full finger. I would like to fix the geometry for these fingers. But oh, the head is a separate object. I might get away with being able to edit the geometry a bit of the body without losing blend shapes. Theoretically, it should work. Alright, I'm gonna do it. Unbind it. Show nothing except for polygons. Over here, we do the same. I think this front finger also needs the treatment. Those fingers were bugging me. Save. We delete the non-deformer history. We'll read. Before I do it though, let me throw all this into the geometry folder. Just so that way it's neater. Next comes the part that every single person hates. Starlight will understand how painful weight painting can be. And at least with the head, I can just go head and then set the value to 1. Why did that happen? Why is it moving when weight painted? What happened to the helmet? I hope it's not because of the blend shapes. Alright. Unbind it. We only select the head. Next head. Head 1. Bind skin. Selected. That should hopefully work. Hopefully. It is a pain. Okay, good. So got the blind shapes, like cheek puff. I have all these have like cheek puffs, having like little dimples, stretching the mouth. And the trackers don't use this for some reason. 4,000 channel points, oh no! Gonna be in for it. Alright. How do I want to approach? Sorry for the yawn. How do I want to approach the next part? How many for 15? How much does the weight lift? 300 points? That'd be about 4,500, I believe. Because 10 redeems would be 3,000. Half that for the 5, so that's 1,500. Hope to die. Ooh. The twist. I got my hands on the back of my chair, like as if it's meant to be behind my head, and I'm just thinking, how do I approach this? So like root joint obviously has way more influence than it should. Same with the scapula, shoulders. Elbow's almost correct. We do have an ad break starting. If you do have an ad, I'm going to thank you now for watching. Ad does help support the channel. Go get some songs to eat, drink, stretch, go to the bathroom. All the good stuff you may need. We'll be right here trying to figure out this logic puzzle. Yeah. Sorry for the yawns. Grass was wet and took a tumble going to the house. Nothing breakable, but oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Sideline. There's nothing worse than wet grass. I mean, like, okay, so the ad break is meant to be starting. I have a story to share when the ad break is done. I just love this full minute of ads starting soon, where Twitch is meant to have started it, but they haven't. There we go. That's right, I will throw shade at Twitch. This is where it's gonna be like TwitchCon pops up and like the CEO is gonna go up on stage. It's like, there's all this one guy, there was a chibi superhero and I thought he was cool. And then he was calling out the ad program. Why? And I'm like, oh no, that was me, I'm so sorry. And then it turns out to be someone else. Some other big streamer. Why do I do the toes this way? Like, not going all the way to the front. Can I fix that now? I'm gonna go back to fit mode. Because the ankle should really be further forwards. The heel can go towards the back here. And now when I click rebuild, just proceed. Show feed. It's odd that it's now giving me the FK toes at the same time as the IK leg. The two different poses. Why? What? Okay, I'm never gonna use the IK leg, only the FK. Oh, I'm not gonna use FK, I'm gonna use IK. But like, why the twist? Do the twist, 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 twist. But theoretically, boom, 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 cha, boom, cha. So this just tells you where you can have like a little foot roll. So yeah, you use the heel so that if rigged properly, you can have them tap their toes. In the middle, it just affects the arch, as if like you curl your toes up a little bit. And then the front one is so you can walk on tippy toes. Or you can combine them as well. But like obviously, it's not really correct. Mini-Nix is dancing. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam. There's other... If I want to hide... No, it's not planes. Polygons. There's meant to be another thing that isn't showing. But while we have these arrows, there's meant to be another one that looks like, I want to say 2 pretzels. And that's meant to be the proper hips roll. Like where you're meant to animate them from. So this is meant to purely be for wiggle, 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 wiggle. And the other one is what you would use for movement like that. So, Salem, you said how you took the tumble because of like the wet grass. When it rains here, like as I've talked about in the past and shared the images on Discord, which by the way, people aren't on the Discord, so you should really join the Discord. It's a really great place. Here is the link. If you're watching this as a VOD on YouTube, you'll have to type out that code manually. I really got to plug things more often. So the office that I have is detached from the main house. If it rains, a part of the garden, or actually grass that I walk through, will become like a little pool. And it is so annoying some nights when it has been raining to just slowly walk through freezing cold water. It is not fun. I feel your pain. Right, that's what this is for. Like, okay, so this is going to be a bit gooey because it's again not read properly. But this yellow bit, this is like where you can spread the fingers or even individually curl them without having to touch the rings, like the joints yourself. There was a tool I had. I may not have it anymore. It was a Python script that I got from studio I worked at. And it was that you could parent or you would constrain an object to, well, these NURBS curves, similar to how this actually works here. Like it's how it works basically. Like this is a parented, it's constrained. But what this tool is that you would attach and detach objects as though your character was able to pick them up. And that's how in movies, like animated films and whatnot, you would have a character walk up and grab a water bottle, and it's seamless. There's no shaky bottle in their hand like a bunch of the low-budget indie films where they go, oh, we'll try our best. It's because in that instant you click the two things and you go, you are now attached. And then when the character lets go of it, you then have to click, oh, you save that it's detached. I wish I knew what this little tool was called. I would love to use it. I don't really have much use for it here, but it'd still be cool. Get rid of the curves. Time to do the hard part. I'm really procrastinating here. I mean, what I would love to do in this situation is have 2 copies of Maya open. And this is something that I would actually do off stream, by the way. I would have 2 copies of Maya open, one with the model I'm working on and one that I have worked on previously whose rig I'm trying to copy. That way, one of them acts as an active reference and I can be like, oh, this is the color set I need for here. Like, for example, the toe shouldn't be influencing as much of this, so replace it to a 0. And we start, coloring it. It's hard to fully remove it. And a lot of the time, that's why you'll see like a vertex will ever so gently move at times. Like earlier on the stream that I was showing off. It's because I cannot be bothered fully removing it. There is a window you can go into where you can manually type out the numbers, and I have done that in the past where I'm like, things aren't working. I know this needs to be 66%. Let me just make it 66. I know that's a thing, but lazy. All right, the toe joint. Again, shouldn't be getting here. 95% villainous. How could you, Jams? You were the chosen one. You're to bring balance to the force, not destroy it. I just saw a clip about, like, or with Mark Hamill, Star Wars, where it said they were filming, I think it was like the second movie, I think a Star Wars movie, and so the George Lucas was just chatting with him, and he goes, to this day, these days he'll go like, nah, I think I was just saying whatever back then. But Mark Hamill said that he was telling George Lucas, was like, oh, would you, like, how would you feel about coming back for, like, a future film? And he goes, oh, I don't know, like, let's say, if we're up to it, movie 10 or 11, he goes, and have it where it's like your character, like Luke Skywalker, passes on your lightsaber. Sort of like the passing of Excalibur, like passing of a torch or something like that. And Mark Hamill was like, in his young self, goes, just laughs like, oh, oh, when would this be? And, you know, being like the 70s. And he goes, oh, not till like 2011. And he just did like a, what? Like, that's like 40 years from now. And it's like George Lucas now will be like, oh, no, I was just saying whatever back then. But it was sort of a, he always had that thought of continuing the series to that point. Which I think is quite interesting, just to think about. Like, yeah, the sequel trilogy, they're wanting to retcon it now. But it's interesting that there was plans for it. Or at least an idea for it. Ankle, I don't think should be influencing the toes. Or maybe it should, I don't know. I do know I want the top of this to be fully gone. Hello, Chico. How are you doing? It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. I am currently trying to reread Mini-Nix, and I was hoping I could do a quick and easy cheat way of doing it. It's never that easy. Bye. Well, it's just a tactical Nix at Nix. Nix with a gun. Why do I have a gun? It's actually funny how many times I do hear it's like, oh, you need a gun. But why? I don't need a gun. I got my fists. I'm trying to remember the order of influence. And it's... I'm kind of thinking perhaps weight painting while sleepy is not a good idea. But, you know, a part of this is purely because I know I needed to get started on it. And hopefully this is going to be what I need to stick with it. Okay, there's still some weirdness with the shoe happening. I know part of it's because there's influence from the other side as well. But they definitely shouldn't be going further back. Oh, my brain, chat. It hurts. All it wants is sleep. Like, maybe if I just put my head... It's so hard to explain how tired I am. What was I gonna say? There's a thing I do find... Yeah, where the boops. Thing I find funny. So, I'm seeing posts online, and you know what? Yeah, it's a little bit sad. Yeah, thinking about it. Like you'll hear people talk about like, or some people talk about it as like the male loneliness epidemic. There's others who say no, it's a global loneliness epidemic. It's not just affecting one. But a big thing is a lot of people are turning to the AI chatbots lately. Specifically websites that can have, like, you can create a character, or like you'll find a character someone's made. And there's people who are like, oh no, oh, I love this chatbot, oh, it's so amazing. I'm gonna be honest, I feel like there is some power that people are underestimating with these AI chatbots. And I don't mean that, you know, if you're a male into female, don't talk to the female chatbots. If you don't know how to talk to women, talk to the male chatbot. Because a woman's made the male chatbot to be an idealized, I guess, fantasy. Just like how men will make the female chatbots to be an idealized fantasy. See what? Or how people create them and see how they would talk. You can be like, oh, you know, maybe talking to a real person isn't so scary because I have an example in my head. And it's like, I remember there was even like a old 4chan post. Someone saw, I think the movie was Driver. And it said they loved the movie Driver so much, like the main character imprinted on them. So they went out and like they got like a leather jacket. They started saying quotes from the movie, and it said all of a sudden people responded like, wow, oh, this person's so cool. And so like the facade would be gone if the people ever found out. They were just copying the movie. You know, that's what I can't think of is if you're not sure how to approach someone, well, there are ways to find out ways to approach. That's if you feel as though you may need help for it. I'm not saying everyone does. But it's like if someone out there is like, oh man, I don't know. I hear it from a lot of streamers or VTubers. They're like, oh man. Like, if I go on Twitter or I go on Blue Sky, and there's actually a lot of VTubers who are going, oh man, I'm never gonna meet someone. Oh, life's depressing. And it's like, well, sitting around moping's not gonna help. You gotta learn how to talk to someone. I mean, look at me, I'm socially awkward. I make an effort to talk though. Like, even the other day, like when I said I had to get the HDMI cable to upgrade my office a little bit. Went into the store and I'm like, oh, I'll just grab these, like they're a bit more expensive. And as I went to the counter, the people there were like, oh yes, you sure you need this short one? It's like, oh yeah, I don't need any longer. I'm actually looking for even shorter. They went, oh, I don't think anywhere stocks. I'm like, nope, only Amazon, and I do not want to go to Amazon. And they go, oh yeah, I wouldn't trust them. It's like, they always have dodgy products. Like, exactly. And like, I had a proper conversation with them. Yeah, you can't, I guess, kind of think of it like persona social links. You just got to go out, you farm your social links. You'll grow as a person, and you get new opportunities, if that makes sense. But like, there's even been those self-help books where it's like, oh, here's how you can talk to people. It's like, well, oh, that just I just remembered. It's not just self-help books, it's self-help games. Well, I think it was like RT Game played one where it's like a guy made a game and it's just, what is it called, like VRMs or something, where it's like just videos of situations. Like, oh, here's how you should talk to the other person. And it's actually been seen as that offensive that Twitch has banned streaming him. There's all these things, as I said, these things exist in the world. And I don't know, if people are going to be that interested in AI chatbots for companionship, you might as well, you owe yourself just trying to chat, or trying to see what others find appealing, I guess, and then I don't know, trying to do what's appealing. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. Where's my mirror skin? A little thumbs up, well, I'm assuming that means it makes sense. Plus, you know, a good tip to give people is find a hobby you enjoy. And then find a way to share the hobby. If you like MMOs, join an MMO, then join a medium-sized guild. I wouldn't recommend large. I wouldn't recommend small. Small is usually a group of friends. And large, you're a drop in the ocean. Medium gives you a chance to meet people. So, yeah, I would recommend, if you're really into online games, medium-sized guild, then be like, hey, who can help me with this? Who can help me with that? And then go from there to expand. I don't like how this one skeleton's rotated the knee. Like, I can't rotate it back manually. That's sneeze. Oh, that was a bad sneeze. I'm glad I muted myself. Okay. I always bit better, so that way I don't move as much. I mean, it is. Couldn't be. I mean, I always think of, again, just when it comes like loneliness and whatnot, I think of One Piece. If you watch like Robin's backstory, there's like a giant named Saul that helps her out. And he says to her, as like, there isn't a single person born in this world who is meant to be alone. Like, someday you're gonna go out there and you're gonna find the people you're meant to be with. And whenever I do see the people like, nah, I'm just meant to be alone, there's no one out there for me, oh, I don't have any friends or anything like that, it's like, I'm gonna punch you. Stop being self-loathsome. There are people out there who care about you. Just gotta find them. Yayo, yayo. Maybe the true treasure of One Piece is the friendship made along the way. I know Oda said it isn't, but like, I wonder if he said it isn't that because he's like, no, why would friendship be the treasure? That's lame. And he's like, shit, I need to find a new ending. I did that. Oh, because I have manually rotated for. Bam, bam. Oh, my head hurts. All I've done is a flip. My drink. Nom nom nom. What I should be doing is cleaning up the curves as well, so I know what's influencing what. Just know I struggle with the torso. Even if all we have is the chest and that's the neck. It's just when this happened. And I know that's just gonna happen. You're not meant to have your character bend like that. It's impossible for you to bend your chest that way. But for some reason, I see it and I'm like, I need to fix this. It's the equivalent of... Oh no, the arm broke. Like, well, the elbows don't bend that. Same with moving your hands like this. You can only go a certain distance. You can't go too far. And your fingies can't bend upwards. Yeah, soon. No. Ba, 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 bam, 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 bam. I wonder if I can just clean up the fingers a bit. I also wonder, would this be easier or harder with my drawing tablet? Like, I imagine it would not make it too much easier. There's a constant click and drag, not constant drag. Nope.
I never felt like so miserable. I never knew I'm thinking this will last forever. Baby, stay with me. You gotta say no, you left always me.
Like, alongside this, I do want to learn the DaVinci Studio. I want to learn video editing. So Twitch has an interesting thing. I don't know if many people have seen it. And I actually, is it still a thing? Yes. So Twitch has a thing in which whoever has made an all-time top clip, you will get a badge next to your name to signify you made a really popular clip. What I want to do is I want to start posting the clips to social media again, but I kind of want a little tag at the bottom that says like clipped by username, because I want to give like a little incentive, like to be like, hey, oh, at least honor the people who have clipped it. Yes. At least I think that'd be a really cool thing to do. Slowly remove the influence on the fingies. I mean, in truth, I don't need to make this too grand, because this is what I need for the animations. It doesn't mean this is going to be my new main rig. That said, if I'm going to be putting all this effort in, I'm going to make it my main rig. The way I'm also in weight painting hell alongside you. It's a terrible hell. Like, there was a point in time in my uni days I really loved weight painting. I thought this was like the most relaxing thing you could do. And then I learned about scripting. I was like, oh man, I love scripting. The annoying thing is, though, scripting and also the rigging used to be the two most highest paying jobs because of the skills required for it. Now rigging can be easily done with a program, and scripting is being replaced with AI. It makes me feel like the Simpsons quote that Marge says, where it's like, let this be a lesson to you kids. Aim low. Aim so low, no one will even notice if you fail. Terrible advice. But it does make me laugh. Oh, I'm also lucky. After the big cleanup of my office, as I talked about, like I kept having 1 or 2 ants coming to my office. I was thinking, well, what are they? Like, how do I get rid of them? Found out they were carpenter ants. Like, ones that are meant to go out to make a new nest somewhere. So over the weekend while I was cleaning, I put out the baits. And thankfully I have not seen a single ant in my office. It doesn't mean I've quite won the war against them. They could potentially just be biding their time, but as long as they're gone for now. Some definitely shouldn't have this much influence over these things. Yeah, I thought I was doing so well. I was like, oh man, chat's gonna be so excited. I've got so many topics to talk about tonight while I do art. Oh, they're gonna be so entertained. They're gonna be like, wow, Nix, you're real smart and knowledgeable. How can I be like you? And I've already run out of topics. It's like those comedians where they run out of material, so they just pull out a newspaper. Like, what's in the news? Quickly save. I doubt the fingers are going to work extremely well, but let's have a little look-see. If we spread them. Alright, the spread is working quite nicely. A little bit of a deformation problem here. That's okay. This actually ended up pretty nice. I am surprised. Now I do wish I could have figured out how to set up the IK for the arms. rebuild. Make sure the curves. What is this thing? A temporary IK curve. Wonder why that's there. And there's a chance that I set up the flag for an IK. But I haven't clicked the thing to make it appear. Never mind, I don't see any. Main point of an IK arm is just that way I can do animations where he's sitting back and I don't have to animate the arms staying still. Instead, like, the program itself will figure it out. Oh, my eyes. Chat, I'm struggling to stay awake. I very much want to sleep. Go a little bit further. I mean, like, all I've got is like the torso and arms left to weight paint, but they're some of the ones that I struggle with. Thank you for the wows. If anything, you wow me, Psylime. Honestly, everyone should check out Psylime. Like, they got amazing models. What I might do... I'll turn off these. How do I get smack? To see these, we're gonna in. Unless the smacks to try and keep me awake, in which case I don't think it's gonna work. Oh. Why is it only once? Oh, for some reason they want to go in a different direction, that's why. Oh no! Oh, the exercises are coming in. Hey Joji, you're from Bad Guy Organization. We need funds to make our monsters grow on a weekly basis against the Rangers. Alright, that's, I think 15. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. Music is paused. Doing well, Joji. Also super because, what was that, 75 weightlifts I gotta do? Begin the song. 1, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. $30. 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 40. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 60. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 70, 71, 2, 3, 4, 75. And just because I can, let's play that song, but louder. I feel like this should be the volume it's meant to be at. Don't know why it was at 10%. Just me. Fighting for what's right, never showing fear. Mini-Nix is here. Fighting for what's right, never showing fear. I do enjoy that song. But how you doing, Joji? Hope you enjoyed the many weightlifts there, Jams. Right, I got more of these joints I need to fix. %, heroic, 50% villainous, and 5% neutral. I was trying to give something else other than neutral. I couldn't. Interesting. That will have to be fixed at the point. CVs. Let's select the. Where? Okay, we're going to allow negative. Try and just get all of these to look nice and neat. Oh, an ad is now starting. If you do get an ad, I apologize. However, ads will help support the channel. Go get yourself something to eat, drink, stretch, go to the bathroom, all the good stuff you may need. I'll be here waiting for you all to get on back. Go. I believe there should be one more inside his head. There's meant to be one for that. Unless... Oh, the shoulders. Show, let's turn off the joints. Oh, wait. And... I get rid of the curves. Polygons. I definitely feel like I can delete this thing. I don't know why you're like this, but let's fix you up. There we are. Alright, so the joint for the top of the head, I guess, just never appeared. There's meant to be another one that you put to the top, so that controls like your head joint, and you also have the neck joint, so it gives you a bit more fluid motion. If we just do here, you move from this point, if you grab from lower, it's similar, but also different. For a character with no neck, there's not a lot of difference. But you can also use the neck joint for look around. And the head joint. Crossing the line. Wow, wow. Windows. Animation. Shape editor. Ow. And when the story ends, it's another me. Another way. We never know. And now it's crystal clear. Bah. Get your tongue. Bah. 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 Also, you can't see it, but I do have ones for like. Down here, you can see the eyes. And look down, inwards. Be cross-eyed. Oh, the blend shapes. Just no help swap. Woo. Welcome back from the ads, everyone. I'm hanging on to the other side. And now it looks a lot cleaner, having the all of these in their proper spots. Akira? I know. Sorry, you've this rope before. Know the story. What's the next song? Can I make him lip sync to it? Probably not. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 dum ba 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 ba. The shape editor tool, like, it's not being captured just because of how the screen capture works. But I have all the blend shapes, which is basically, you know, we got moving the jaw to the right, just ever so slightly. Left. Forwards. We got jaw open. Yeah, we got mouth rolls. That's called a mouth shrug. Your bibs and butthead thing. And this is how VTubers work, basically, is we have... Hello, Axton! We have a bunch of shapes that the face track is meant to be able to indicate what is moving where. The problem is the PC ones that use a webcam, like what I'm using, only have the most basic of shapes, like 5 mouth movements. That's it. I'm gonna have to get a program for a phone, and I don't really want to do that because I need another phone then. But that's when I can use, you know, mouth frown and stretch it. And dimples. Which really just causes a little impact. But with the shaders, it does look different. And how you doing, Axton? Fortune cookie. We could learn a lot from crayons. Okay, that got cut off, but... Some of us shat. They all have to learn to live in the same box. I don't know what that fortune is meant to be. Can I just highlight it, search? Does it actually tell me? Okay. It's a long quote from a Robert Fulghum. We could learn a lot from crayons. Some are sharp, some are pretty, some are dull, while others are bright. Some have weird names, but they all have learned to live together in the same box. So basically, no matter who we are, we can live together. You go doing a cake at the weekend. Ooh, sounds fun. I'm tired. I got no sleep last night, and I thought I could do a cheesy skeleton swap, and I couldn't, and now I've got to re-rig the entire character. Or re-weight paint. But I am struggling to stay awake right now. Yeah, I just had no sleep, and my neighbor's dog didn't want me to get sleep during the day. Into my hydrates though. Hydrating. But I wanted to come on and do a little bit of art stream anyway. I feel bad if I don't. Other hydrate. But I got... There's a little bit of weirdness around the hip. I need to load up the other one. For some reason, the bottom of the feet are attracted to each other. But the fingers can spread over here. It should never spread that far. Like that would be the limit. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle. And we can curl them all. And like the entire point of this is just so that way it's easier for me to do animations. To compare over here, if I was to spread the fingers, like did I copy a Neuron or something? No, not yet. The fingers don't know what to do. So there has been some improvements, but I'm just I'm struggling. Sorry. I'm sorry, chat. And now at least this side should still affecting over there, and I'm not too sure on the why. This one. Okay, so now the leg works. And like, and a lot of this is just trial and errors. Apologies for the cough. I try to mute myself for him. I can't quite make it that time. Oh, I'm... Dad, I might have to wrap up early tonight. It's only been a couple hours, but I'm just struggling. Like I feel like I'm definitely a lot less talkative. I'm probably a lot less entertaining, but I'm just. But I keep pausing, and I don't realize I'm pausing. Like my brain is actually quite literally going, oh, I'm talking. And then I go into a thought, and my brain's registering I'm still talking. Even though I'm not. Where is good for my health? I appreciate Salam. Like, it's more or less just that last night, I couldn't get to sleep. Yeah, my brain was too active. And then today, just the neighbor's dog is bark, 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 bark. Yeah, it's annoying, but what can you do? So I will wrap up here. I will be back tomorrow. Around this time tomorrow, actually. Or in an hour's time. More likely an hour's time. I do have the Stardew Valley with Naito and Kemi. I will warn now. Content warning. I know that they prefer a more spicy conversation. Hello, Raina. I appreciate it. Like, I'm probably gonna work on a couple of things, just very slowly, and then crawl into my bed. Maybe even marry my bed. Like, I've got like a well, I don't want to say super firm. I've got a firm mattress, and it's sometimes really good. That beast OST is OP. Oh, it really is. Let's see if we can get another OST just for the outro. No. I'm gonna hit pause. There we go. This one will do. If I still had the shape editor, I'd have Mini-Nix sing along. But I mean, I can. By the way, VTuber tip: headbanging like this IRL doesn't really translate well with VTuber. Like, this is me trying to headbang, and I'm just kind of bobbing. The headbang is a VTuber. Go left to right. It translates a lot better to you dancing to the music. That's just a little tip if anyone likes dancing to music on their streams. I gotta stop that. But I'll be back tomorrow with the Stardew Valley. As I said, I'll give like the little spicy chat warning. Because I do know that it will likely go that way. Think of what the boops. You don't headbang at all, it hurts your neck too much. I don't really do it. I kind of bob my head to the music. But I remember I was watching one streamer and they had mentioned that whenever they're in VTuber mode, they notice they can't really head bob, and then after like I suddenly go, no. The sways side to side, it does what? Sorry again for the cough. Well, I might raid Mailman. He's raided me a few times this past month. And I feel like I should return the favor. He's playing some Yakuza 2. Chronic neck problems plus moving your head around too much. Understandable. I would recommend a good old finger waggle. I like my little waggles with it. Actually, no, I kind of noticed that lately I have no interest in drums, but I kind of hit my hands in the air so like I'm drumming when I'm at the computer, like I don't know why, but it's my go-to at a desk dance. Hello, Ryu. I'm just wrapping up, I'm sorry. I do want to thank you all for coming on by. I do appreciate you all. I'm sorry that I have to end stream early and that I haven't been able to be as energetic, cheerful. I recommend sticking around for the raid. If you like my voice being Aussie, Mailman is another Aussie. Playing some Yakuza. He just suplexed a man in spandex, which is a very weird thing. But do take care of yourselves, everyone. As usual, if you're not following me on any of my socials are here. Same time, here is my Discord. If you're not on the Discord, you should join the Discord. Feel free to chat, post memes, share game stuff, anything you want. It's all good. Just make sure to give a thumbs up to the rules because that gets you access to servers. But as usual, do take care of yourselves. Keep being you. Keep being awesome. Keep being amazing. So you're the only you. Be you. Do take care of yourselves, everyone. Next signing on out.
Fire in my soul, fire in my heart. Till you see on the other side of